21st of this month, I signed Proclamation number 1081, placing the entire Philippines under martial law.
It was the darkest era in the Philippine history. Blood, violence, oppression, and corruption were amplified a thousandfold, which ravaged and debilitated institutions and systems governing the precarious scales of democracy. For more or less 2 decades, spanning from the early 60s to the late 80s, the Philippines was ruled under a cruel iron and barbed fist. The foundation of society itself cracked from its sheer and absolute power, its debris decimating the people. Economically, an absurd spike in the general prices of basic commodities. The lower class were especially affected by this, and socio-politically, political persecution of the opposition by the standing regime. The death of human rights and justice. It was called martial law, a living nightmare plotted by the blood-sucking fascist Ferdinand Marcos.
El Dracula, the dictator, the executioner of Ferdinand Marcos, brought upon this hell onto the Filipinos to satiate his unquenchable lust for money and power in the expense of tens and thousands of lives. Through the use of his goons within the government and the armed forces of the Philippines as his private muscle, Marcos bent the Constitution and its laws in accordance to his personal desires. He raised taxes and plundered the national treasury, leaving the people, especially those in the lower ranks of the society, scavenging for their crops to fill their gaping stomachs.
Yung bahay namin noong April 4, 1973.
Walang katanong-tanong, umabot na kagad yung hataw ng baril, yung suntok, yung sipa, at saka yung sigaw na, dapa, dapa, dapa.
Kaya sabi ko, sino kayo? Sabi niya, Manila Police Intelligence daw sila.
Nilagay ako sa isang room na everyday tinorture ako eh.
I was ordered to remove my pants at pilit nilang pinasukan ng tingting ang aking penis.
As he continued to grotesquely fill his bulging stomachs with luxuries, comparable to what the kings and queens had in the past, the people began to realize the injustice of President Ferdinand Marcos. People protest, organize, strategize, and fight for their freedom. The people were subjected to the inhumane acts. The torture and political killings happened to the Philippines during the time of President Marcos in martial law. Voices shouted for fury and indignation in rural provinces and in urban cities. Is it really true that President Marcos is a good leader, or he is an evil dictator?
Towards the end of Ferdinand's rule, the political climate quickly destabilized. Extreme poverty and high human rights violation of the Philippines to its boiling point. The people were desperate. Through the collective might, the Marcos power tip over he and his family and his cronies were exposed, naked, and shameful as blood-sucking devils that they are. The Philippines was bone dry. Its people, willing communities crumbling down, and society was overthrown, its chaos.
After the Marcoses were exiled, the situation of the Philippines looked grim and hopeless. But in spite of this, the war had been won, and the victors, the people gained something of great value. Seared into their hearts and minds of the people was the bliss of freedom from oppression through the valiant efforts of the martyrs and the heroes that fought with supreme love and loyalty for their country and its constituents. The price was bloody. The price was irreplaceable lives. Fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters, sons, daughters, friends, gone into the fire, but fire that emblazed will continue to live on. And this will serve as a reminder of our bonded duty for our people and for our country, the Philippines.
ginawa sila parang isang nasa ibabaw ng lamesa, nakalagay yung parang isang telephone. Tapos may naka-attach na wire na yung dulo uncoated. Tapos nilagay yung wire dito sa ano ko, tapos paikot, dito rin sa kabila paikot. Tinatanong niya, sino yung mga kasama mo? Di sinabi ko yung mga opisyalis ng San Juan Organization. Sabi niya, hindi yan. Ang tinatanong ko, membro ka ba ng komunista? Sabi ko, hindi. Tapos yun, iniikot nila. Pag sinabi kong hindi, ikot sila ng ikot. Yung current, yung kuryente, pumapasok sa katawan ko. Nilagay nila dito sa ano ko, na yung wire, nilagay na nila dito sa ano ko. Tapos ganun din ang tinatanong, pinipilit nila ako na